You can transform your life. You can direct your body's life force energy into any area of your life using a centuries-old technique called seed retention. But not everyone can understand the capacity to retain their seed. To perfect the art of keeping seed, you must first go through the mental pain of battling your cravings. But to experience any benefit, you must first conquer your thoughts, as the saying goes. In addition to the benefits of seed preservation for the intellect, which you may be aware of, let's speak about how preserving your seed makes you a more effective fighter. Most fighters avoid hitting their flesh before fighting to increase testosterone levels. How does this benefit a non-fighting average seed retainer? You may have seen that after a man sheds his meat, he immediately wants to go to sleep. However, he would never choose to sleep through a conflict. Bruce Lee claims that he is not tense. Instead, he uses his body as a vehicle for a quick, relaxed mind. According to Mike Tyson, most fighters are already knocked out before they even step foot inside the ring. This also holds for turning off your thoughts before combat. Never forget that seed retention makes you mentally hypercharged and physically strong and offers you a better feeling. By keeping your seed healthy, you can improve your human soul. But it doesn't serve as an example of selflessness. To be regarded as unselfish, a man must beat his meat 10 times per day. The best way to turn on your alpha mode is to include weightlifting, a healthy diet, and seed retention in your daily activities. Of course, there are other habits as well, including meditation. The most powerful part of a man's physique is the fountain of youth. In your late 20s, levels of seed production begin to decrease. At that time, people start to have crippling health problems. Losing a seed is one method of approaching death. You die every day until you finally vanish from the world, having accomplished nothing for the sake of momentary pleasure. Death is a long process. You stop when you realize that it influences your life. When many things can help you feel better but your mind is only thinking about those, you should stop. You start delaying things. You get unorganized and begin to question your abilities. Yes, you need to practice seed retention if you encounter these symptoms. This energy is the strongest and can be applied in any form. For a fleeting moment of pleasure, some people have even damaged their reputations and names before recognizing the harm they have caused. Intercourse, according to successful people like Napoleon Hill, is the act of shifting one's thoughts from impure expressions to other kinds of thoughts. Romantic love is the strongest human need. Man develops keen imagination, grit, perseverance, willpower, and creative talent. When driven by this enthusiasm, you may employ the same drive to increase your money, advance your profession, and thrive in school. In general, making seeds requires a lot of blood and white blood cells, and when you ejaculate excessively, you lose a lot of blood as well as essential fluids. Every month, girls experience a 4 to 5 day blood loss period. If you lose more blood than a girl does, you will become weaker, and girls can sense when a man can defend them and has a full tank. They won't respect you and won't pay attention to you if you waste too much seed. Ejaculating fulfills a physical need and is entirely acceptable. However, to prevent growing reliant on it, one must exercise considerable caution. It gets to the point where you start having a strong want to masturbate to feel delighted when you masturbate regularly because dopamine hormones, also known as happy hormones, are well recognized. Your mind starts to control your thoughts because it identifies that behavior and releases dopamine to make you joyful. Seed retention is currently quite successful. It improves mental and physical health as well as spirituality. Many people believe that preserving seeds improves emotional health and directs amorous energies away from other elements of life. The tension and yearning of your senses will be translated into ways to improve your life, such as starting a business. The bulk of people in ancient times practiced brahmacharya up to the age of 25. They don't begin ejaculating till they are 25 years old, because they were a part of it. If you have this energy stored up, you will find it easier to protect your family and speak up for what is right. The majority of males encounter bullying at work or in the classroom because they seldom use memory techniques. As a result, they are more open to assault and ridicule from other guys. He will eventually become so strong, though, that no one would dare to hurt him, not even emotionally. Your goal should be to become a powerful modern warrior who is both within and out. Eat healthily, lift weights to raise testosterone, and avoid losing your seed. Gain bravery and delight in divine female company. The harm of routine ejaculating has now been demonstrated scientifically. In a mouse study, hormone release was shown to be out of balance after frequent ejaculations disrupted the animal's circadian rhythms for 2 to 3 weeks. After ejaculation, your brain produces feel-good endorphins similar to those produced after consuming narcotics or nicotine. There could be an ejaculatory addiction as a result. The male physique is built to release seeds during sex with a female. The body gradually starts to believe that his reproductive process is over when this happens while masturbating. As a result, less pheromone is generated to attract partners, and testosterone levels decrease. You'll find that your testosterone levels and sensitivity are higher following a healthy diet and seed retention, and that 99% of the men on the street are weaker than you. It's vital to note that, unless you've chosen the monastic-style road, it might not be the wisest course of action to deny all pleasure and delight to ladies. Just think about it. We are one of the 7 billion people on the globe. How did we get here? Through magic. No, we got here by whacking our cheeks, as the body requires. Now, we're not talking about hookups or casual partnerships. Only strive for chastity until getting married. Testosterone is the hormone that maintains masculinity. Lower levels of assertiveness, intelligence, beard growth, and even irregular heartbeat are the results of more of its emission. As long as hookups and unhealthy relationships are avoided, having sexual encounters is essential for health. It refreshes both the body and the psyche. The objective is to become a modern warrior, to be physically and mentally strong, and to have compassion on those who choose the path of weak men or simply worship women, hate women or never speak to women, and hate themselves for having fantasies about women or relapsing. If you want more videos like this, be sure to hit subscribe and take a look at the other videos on the channel. With that said, thank you for watching. Don't forget to show some love by hitting the like icon. See you in the next video.